Did you ever wonder why celebrities like Ellen DeGeneres, Ariana Grande, Usher, and Mike Tyson are all thriving in their lives? Would you consider it to be their diet? I am choosing to talk about vegan and vegetarians because most people do not know the health benefits as well as what big industries are covering them. So before I get into that, I want to just kind of set a guideline of what the difference is. So when I did my surveys, a lot of people didn't even know the difference, and it's very important to know the difference. So being vegan is not consuming any animal products whatsoever. So you're not going to eat any of the stuff on the top row, so no fish, poultry, red meat, as well as no cheese, eggs, milk, even honey. Anything that's made from animals, vegans do not consume. And then being vegetarian would be just not consuming any animal flesh. So you're still gonna have those eggs, you're still gonna have milk, cheese, honey, stuff like that. I am now going to show you how you do not need to consume enough meat to achieve your daily amount of protein. So do you really need meat to get your daily dose of protein? And then I have this visual here, a little too far. So just common things that people eat, most people eat on a daily basis: apples, bananas, broccoli, kidney beans, pasta, spinach, peas, and then it tells you how much protein per gram of that specific thing, as well as fiber. And fiber is super, super important for your digestive system and your overall health. Everybody needs fiber in their life. So I think it's cool how these foods and grains and stuff all have both of those, so you can get multiple benefits from them. And then it's kind of cool here how this visual adds in the daily requirements of protein for men and women, how much they need. So we've been told since we were born that meat and dairy were essential for a healthy diet. According to the book of Food Politics by Marion Nestle, she states food companies will make and market any product regardless of the nutritional values or health effects. These companies have made products so varied that even the poorest Americans are able to get some kind of nutritional value. These companies have also worked to convince the government and nutritionists that their products do no harm. So that's why I kind of added a little FDA approved seal. And this visual here is just a whole bunch of meat. There's eggs, dairy, all that good stuff in there. And then, so what are carcinogens? Carcinogens are a substance that causes cancer. So the International Agency for Research on Career placed processed meat into a group 1 carcinogen. So I found this little chart right here I thought was very interesting. So they have the different groups here of carcinogens. So this is going to be the most harmful to you. And then they have tobacco in there, alcoholic beverages, UV radiation, and processed meat, which a lot of people don't know that. And I thought that was very interesting. And then group 2, they have anabolic steroids, HPV, and red meat in the same category. And then the group 2B, which obviously isn't as bad, but they all have carcinogenic properties to them. And then consuming mass amounts of dairy and meat is shown to increase the risk for cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Saturated fat and trans fat raise the risk for heart disease, and the majority of where Americans are getting that fat is going to be that dairy, the fried, processed foods. And then I found this visual, and I just thought it was very interesting because when you go out anywhere, a lot of people get burgers, and this is just a typical burger that you would see, I mean, minus the cigarettes, obviously, that you would go out and get, but instead of the meat, they're comparing the cigarettes to be the meat instead. So since obesity is the leading cause of eating these foods, which in turn leads to chronic diseases. And I have this video.
An exploding movement of elite athletes are utilizing vegan diets to heal injuries, speed recovery times, and enhance their performance.
Before I was vegan, I was only bench pressing 315 like 5 times. Then after going vegan, I was doing 400, 425, 465. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm vegan and I'm bench pressing 465 pounds. This is ridiculous. And as soon as I went vegan, tendonitis started disappearing. My strength in my right arm started coming back. high blood pressure was going down. You can't be strong and be dying on the inside. That's not strong. That's weak. That's really weak, because you look big and strong on the outside. Yeah, big man. No, but your heart's crying for help on the inside. You're dying.
I'm freshman pro athlete, two-time world freeweight champion. And more recently, I got into Ninja Warrior, where I'm captain of Team Europe as we won USA versus World. For something like Ninja Warrior and parkour specifically, you really need to have a good strength to body weight ratio. So I was carrying mass that I really didn't need. And when I went vegan, I lost 15, 20 pounds. I was more agile, I was more efficient, more stamina in my body. Just that extra bit of pop that I didn't have before just gave me that extra strength. So this is a very vibrant way to live. It can enhance you as an athlete. For me, 100% better athlete than I was before. It unlocks a whole new chapter of my training. So science is there, the health is there, the athletes are there proving that you don't need to eat dead animals to be strong, to be healthy.
I started working out when I was 47 years old. All the muscles you see, I gained as vegan. I gained 15 pounds of muscles on my body, eating all plant-based vegan foods. All the aches and pains in my body just went away, because I'm not ingesting so many inflaming foods, the acidic foods that animal products are. Gorillas, rhinos, and elephants, they all get their muscles and strength from eating plants. That's what I do.
I travel all around the world for my surfing, and I've always been able to eat vegan. I feel like if you want something, you can make it happen. I just don't make any excuses. I would never not be vegan now that I know all the benefits and now that I know how it feels to be vegan.
Every aspect of my life has been improved by adopting this lifestyle. I feel better, I perform better athletically, I sleep better, my energy with my kids is better, my focus at work is better, everything's better. My skin cleared up, kept myself trimmed for 9 years now doing this. All I can tell you is that I felt and I continue to feel better than I ever felt before. My friend Jason Lester and I were the first people to do this challenge called Epic 5, which entailed doing 5 Ironmans on 5 Hawaiian islands under an Ironman is a 2.4-mile swim followed by a 112-mile bike, and then running a marathon, 26.2 miles after that. So we did 5 of those in a row on 5 different islands in a little under a week.
You almost die?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that? So I guess the famous question, where'd you get your protein?
From plants.
I don't want my gains to be at the detriment of the planet of other things. And yet, I'm not weaker, I'm stronger. That's the beauty of it. When you're altruistic, when you make choices for the greater good of others, it comes around, benefits you, benefits us all.
Studies show that we can not only survive, but we can thrive.
I just feel this is a great way to live. Not harming other beings, when we can be healthy and happier. I love it. It's a great life. I never thought that I could feel this good at this age, and I just want everybody to feel this way. I feel like a 20-year-old. I'm almost 50.
Just pause that or it's gonna keep playing.
So that's a really good documentary on that. Was only a snippet of it, but if you guys are interested in it, they have it on Netflix. If you guys have Netflix and you guys want to watch it, I can't find.
Just hit resume slideshow, right to the right of where your mouse is. There's a little box.
Right here.
There's a little box.
Oh, I see it.
Now click it.
But yeah, if you guys are interested, the full documentary is on Netflix. They have a whole bunch of documentaries on Netflix that are really interesting. And then just to kind of wrap it up, so nutritional flaws of eating animals, saturated fats, we kind of talked about this a little bit already. So you're gonna be getting those bad saturated fats from your dairy, your meat products, and yeah, this is gonna eventually be bad for your health and your cardiovascular health in general. Milk, so the human body is actually not designed to digest cow milk and dairy products at all. In this right here, it says that 75% of people in the world may even be lactose intolerant and not even know. And then bacteria and disease, so E. coli, salmonella, mad cow disease. I'm not really sure if mad cow disease is a thing, but at least for E. coli and salmonella, we know that those are really serious bad diseases that people can contract from eating meat if you're not cooking it the right way, or just in general. And if you're completely vegan, you're not gonna get it at all because you're not eating any animal products. And then hormone consumption, so animals are often given hormones to speed up growth, as well as, I think a lot of people know that, as well as they get injected with antibiotics because there's so many, say, chickens in one confined space, if one of them gets disease, all of them are gonna get disease. So they're gonna continue to put hormones in them and antibiotics in them, and then we have to keep saying that eventually, if we're gonna keep consuming these things, what is going to be not healthy for us anymore. So to wrap things up, I hope that I can make you think more cautiously when choosing what to consume on an everyday basis. I think that everyone has the right to know consuming animal products is so detrimental to your health.